Yo, what's going on guys, Godspeed here, back for a tutorial video. In this video I'll be showing you how to build a motor boat Mosa, like a hovercraft. These are the materials that you will need. We've got our Mosa here. We're here today on Crystal Isles. Mosa's looking pretty pimp there in blue and white. Got the platform already ready. I've got a triangle foundation down. So let's get into this. Place down 5 metal triangle foundations. Place down 6 square metal foundations either side. Then place down another set of 5 triangle metal foundations. If there's no room to place down foundations, metal ceilings will be fine. Place down 2 square metal foundations. And 3 triangle foundations like so. This Mosa moves a lot. So this build I'll be picking things up and putting things back down a lot. Place down a metal ceiling with a pillar attached to it and a pillar attached to the ceiling behind that, too high. To get the right facing ladder, I think we're going to have to put down another foundation. So place that down. Then place a ladder. Climb the ladder. Select your fence foundation, and we're looking for the glitch snap point. That wasn't it. Let's try that again. There you go. I got it. Let's remove this one we don't want. And there you go. Now we can remove this foundation, this ladder, these 3 triangle foundations, these 2 square foundations, and we'll remove these foundations for a while, just for a second, so I can get my snap point down, and then we'll replace that. So place down a foundation on the side like that. Let's remove this. And you have a floating sideways foundation. Now place one underneath, remove the top one up, and place down a square foundation on the side, either side of the pillar, and pick up the pillar. Next, let's place our triangle foundations back down. Now we need to put a sideways foundation in the middle there. I got lucky there, but it might be better to pick it up and try it, you know. Place down a square ceiling, 2 triangle ceilings either side, 2 squares either side, 2 triangles either side, square, a square, a triangle, and a square. This is where we're going to create our propeller. Take your metal walls and place them around the edge of the propeller blade. This Mosa moves a lot, so like I said, I'll be no doubt picking things up, hitting the wrong snap points, so just bear with me. Next, take your metal catwalks. On each metal wall, place them 2 down. I'm going to speed this along because these snap points and the way the Mosa moves is pretty annoying. Also guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button below. I've got another platform saddle Quetz build coming in the next few videos, and I've also got a medieval playlist coming, a castle playlist, a UFO build, a robot factory. I've got lots of plenty of content coming your way. I aim to upload about 2-3 times a week. Place walls on this back side of the propeller. And to get the snap point for the catwalk, we're going to have to come one more wall out. So place another set of walls all the way around the back side of this propeller. Then do the same we did on the front. Place catwalks on all wall snap points, 2 deep. This kind of gives me motion sickness building this with this shit, man, to be honest. Be nice if there's a way you could turn the movement off whilst building. I guess you could do cheat players only. Maybe that would freeze it if you're in admin mode. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's starting to look like a motorboat, right? We're starting to get that feel to it. Switch these to blocks. Just the square foundations. You don't need to switch the triangle ones because they already look pretty blocky, you know. I don't even know if you can switch the triangle ones. I don't think you can. We'll go ahead and switch these sideways ones to block as well. Also this bottom one. Take some railings. We're going to create that sort of like a Everglades hovercraft sort of cage that goes around these big propellers. You know what I mean? Take your foundations. Let's fill in this middle part. Take your walls. Now you're probably going to hit the wrong snap point here because of the way it moves. But just have a bit of patience and place them down just like I am, into a point at the front. Really kind of frustrating building on these things, guys. Right, we're starting to take shape. Take your left and right sloped metal walls. Place them down the front here. I've never picked up so many structures in my life. I don't like building on these. Take your sloped metal roofs. Place them all the way down towards the rear of the boat. I do prefer building on platform downers as opposed to rafts, because obviously you can go underwater with these. I have another platform build come up, as I said before. I have a steampunk style Quetz or like hover jet sort of thing, and I also have a plesiosaur cage. It's like a modded, well, not modded, or like a glitched on the side cage made out of 4 railings, good for catching your little fish like megalodons and anglerfish. I'm working on that right now, in fact. So these slopes are to create that rubber effect, you know, the rubber effects you get on these sort of boats. Place down left and right greenhouse slope walls on the front here, and a standard greenhouse wall in the middle. Take your left and right metal slope walls. Place them just like this. It doesn't really matter which way they place it, if it's back to front or front to back, as long as it matches. See how that one doesn't match? I want it to match. Like that. Place down 2 sloped metal roofs, ceilings. Now I've skipped ahead and decorated to my taste. I'll take you through what I've added. So obviously I've coloured it all black, red and sky blue. The black is to sort of like make that rubber effect, that rubber ring effect. I've added an old style generator here to look like an onboard engine. I've also added some scuba diver people with the dummies with the scuba diver stuff on. I've added some charge lanterns to the front here, painted red, and some cables to make it look like it's power, you know. Like I said, benches here, dummies with the scuba stuff on, command consoles. This is supposed to look like an onboard engine. You can decorate to your taste, of course. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Laters.